I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube. PS4 live stream Joe Price. Today we're doing game 24 of MLB Baseball Season 2 2018. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks and Philadelphia Phillies. Arizona Diamondbacks with a season record of 11-12. Philadelphia Phillies are 19-5. Okay, the Phillies lead the series 2-0. All right, so we're going to do game 3 of Arizona Diamondbacks at Philly, and this is going to wrap up the series. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lori Green, and I'll be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at home. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my new Facebook page known as Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship playoff Facebook with many different sport leagues from the past and current. So if you want to see that content, friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price Hall of Fame, and you'll be able to see that exciting content. Hit the subscribe button on the Devin Smith channel to be a subscriber, and then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Nick Pivetta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
Now batting, Gerard Dyson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
the center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is in there.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Santana has a play. 1 down. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, Dero, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Oh, and 2, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count still at 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 6.
Now to the plate, David Peralta. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Zach Godley gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalso has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone!
Yes, let's go Phillies! Home run. Philly goes up 2-0. Let's go. Yeah, man. Yes. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. What a home run. Lighting it up at home against Arizona. Man, let's go for the sweep, man. Look at this instant replay. Look at the hit. Get ready for it. Woo! Look at that ball going out the park. Ken Griffey Jr. style. Let's go Phillies. Yeah, Carlos Santana up next. Let's go.
To the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Philly. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on its way to Avila. Shot towards first. Santana comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Daniel.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dyson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Into the box now, Nick Pivetta. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Dyson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Zach Godley, 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Godley.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. One out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see anything.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dyson on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Softly hit out towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Rhys Hoskins as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So now Carlos Santana as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top, 3-0. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Standing in, David Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. One down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dyson is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
For the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pivetta will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 52.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Godley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No balls and 1 strike. Dyson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Second and third, 2 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dyson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Rhys Hoskins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
the first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this.
Let's go Phillies, home run in the 6th inning. Phillies coming up big with the home run. Goodbye baseball. Citizens Bank Park. Let's go Phillies.
8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
All right, instant replay. Let's see it. Ooh, what a hit.
He was wrong.
Look at that ball go out there. Let's go Phillies.
It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Hit the other way out toward right field. Descalzo is there for it, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. 1 out.
The catcher, number 5.
Ready once again, Alex Avila, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. No hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here it comes. 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Hoskins waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Yusmani Tomas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Yusmani Tomas.
On the ground up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Nick Pivetta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 58, Antonio Lozano.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Up next will be Nick Williams. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Herrera rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit to third. Lamb is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Marte has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jake Lamb standing in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1 out, nobody on. Line softly toward the hole. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Philadelphia Phillies 7, Arizona Diamondbacks 0, 9th inning. Arizona Diamondbacks 2 outs, no strikes. Will the Phillies make this last pitch to clinch Game 3 and sweep Arizona at home in Philly?
The first pitch, here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here.
Phillies 7, Arizona Diamondbacks nothing. 2 outs for the Diamondbacks, 1 strike. Will the Phillies make this last pitch to sweep Arizona Diamondbacks in Philly? Gets it? And will the sweep come alive? Yes, it will. And the Phillies win 7-0 in a shutout against Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's go, Philly Nation. What a game. Rising number 1 in the National League East. Let's go, Phillies. Kicking butt in South Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park.
Final today. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta earned his 5th win of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.
All right, let's check out the highlights of Phillies and Arizona Diamondbacks Game 3. Let's get into it. Bottom of the first, Hawkins homer to center, 2 RBIs, creating a home run in the bottom of the first for the Phillies. Phillies lead 2-0. That was bottom of the first. Bottom of the third, Hawkins ground out to second base, 1 RBI. Phillies was up at that time 3-0. Bottom of the third. Phillies way. Bottom of the sixth, Santana homered to right, 385 feet, 1 RBI. Phillies was up 4-0 on Arizona Diamondback. Phillies was killing it in the bottom of the sixth. Let's see more. Bottom of the eighth, there was a double. A double to the left, 1 RBI. Phillies had a double ground. Hawkins homered to the right, 2 RBIs. Bottom of the eighth, a beautiful home run to lift the Phillies up 7 to Arizona nothing. Bottom of the eighth. Top of the ninth, there was a ground out to the shortstop. Phillies get the ball, throws it to the first baseman, and clinches the game to win 7-0 at home in Citizen Bank Park to sweep Arizona Diamondbacks in Philadelphia. Final. Philadelphia Phillies 7, Arizona Diamondbacks nothing. I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in, Facebook, YouTube, social media. To Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network to check out the season today, MLB Season Baseball 2, 2018, defending champion Phillies under Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'd like to thank everybody for watching us go to work today on Arizona and sweep them with the broom.